Hey everyone, my name's Colin, and today I will be sharing with you 5 goals that I have set for myself for the 2018-2019 school year. Since this is the first video that's going on this channel, I figured that I should probably introduce myself a little bit. I am 18 years old and I just graduated high school in June. In exactly 1 week from today, I'll be moving in to my dorm at Eastern Michigan University. Since I'm going to a new school with all new students, I figured that this is probably the best time for me to make all of the improvements and all the changes to my lifestyle that I've been wanting to make for a while now. And I figured that I should probably document my progress as well, which is part of what this channel is for. So, without further ado, here are 5 goals that I'm setting for myself for this school year. Number 1, introduce myself to 50 or more people by September 2nd. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Colin, why so specific of a goal? 50 people by September 2nd? Where'd you get those numbers from? Well, I'll explain it rather easily. I move in on August 28th, 3 days before orientation. Now, orientation itself is another 3 days, and that leads me to September 2nd. I love to procrastinate. I don't know why, but I do. And I'm sure many of you do as well. One thing I've come to realize that helps to combat this is setting very specific goals with very specific guidelines and timelines. I can't simply say to myself, introduce myself to more people. Nothing will happen. Knowing me, I'd procrastinate. I'd introduce myself to a few people each day naturally, and by the end of orientation and classes starting, I would have only introduced myself to probably 10 people. I want to force myself to get out of that routine, to get out of my comfort zone, which is another reason why I'm making this YouTube channel. By setting that goal of 50 or more people, allows me to know when exactly I've completed my goal and when I've fallen short. Even the goal of 50 or more people seems like a lot. So for me, if you break it down into 8 or 9 people over 6 days, that makes it very easy to obtain. That turns the goal from being very difficult into something that I can achieve each day, and I know if I'm on task or not. If I've introduced myself to 8, 9, 10 people in one day, I know I'm getting it done, and I know I will hit 50 by the end of the 6 days. If I'm short, I know I need to make up for it the next days, or else I'm not going to reach my goal. And by setting that September 2nd deadline, that just forces me to complete this goal. It doesn't allow me to slack off. It doesn't allow me to say, I'll get to it eventually, which I do all the time. So, number 1, introduce myself to 50 or more people by September 2nd. Number 2 is to use my phone less. My phone gets in the way of basically everything I do. While I do use it for a lot of good as well, I use it to contact future employers, I use it to make money on the side, I use it to share my ideas and see others' ideas from around the world, but it gets in the way. It's a distraction, and it is for most people. Most people don't know how to use it correctly, including myself. My phone has stopped me from achieving my goals that I've wanted to complete all summer. My room is a mess, and I've been meaning to complete that since before last school year even ended. There's a book sitting on my desk in my room that's still in the bag with the receipt, and I meant to read that by the end of the summer. Never got done because I spend my time on my phone in bed. Thankfully, I've recognized this disastrous habit that I've formed, and I want to correct it before I go into college. I feel like this is the best time for me to do so. If you're anything like me, my phone is the last thing I see at night and the first thing I see in the morning. I never turn it off, like ever. I just lock it and set it by my bed. In the middle of the night, I'll find myself checking it and I'll be up for an extra hour and it'll ruin my sleep. It'll split it into 2 3-hour segments or 2 4-hour segments or whatever it may be, instead of letting my body just sleep. And I know I can't allow this to continue in college. So I'm making my goal to use my phone less. Now, staying true to making my goals specific, I will be turning off my phone, not just locking it, turning it off by 10 p.m. every night. And I won't be turning it on until 9 a.m. the next morning. And I think by turning my phone off, it'll help me actually complete this goal. If I just locked it like I always do, I'll be so tempted just to instantly check my phone and see who's messaging me or see all the notifications that I'm getting. If my phone's not buzzing or anything, and it's gonna take me 30 seconds just to look at a notification by turning my phone on, I'm not going to really want to. So turning my phone off at 10 p.m. and turning it on at 9 a.m. will hopefully be very beneficial for me. Number 3, start waking up at 6 a.m. Now, I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube about people who wake up at 5 a.m. or whatever it may be, and talking about how much this has changed their life, how much more productive they've become. I want to be like that, and I want to be a morning person, and I feel like starting college is the best time for me to start doing that. Now, I feel like 5 a.m. is a bit early, so I think 6 is perfect, and it's a very common time that people wake up for work. So I decided 6 a.m. is a great time for me. Now this goes hand in hand with my last point. If I wake up at 6 a.m., that means there are 3 hours until I turn on my phone. 3 hours of straight productivity. I can only imagine what I'll get done. I will probably get more done in those 3 hours than I've gotten done all summer. Now, this brings me on to number 4, which is using a planner. Planners allow you to set specific goals for specific days or weeks or months or whatever it may be. And writing it down and physically crossing it off is such a satisfying feeling, and it will cause you to want to complete more goals. It really will. As dumb as that may sound, it's entirely true, at least it is for me. And since using my planner, I've been more productive than I have ever been. I check this planner just once a morning, just see what I have going on for the day. If I know I have an event coming up, I write it down and I set it, and I will just work around it. As simple as that. And it just allows me to stay on top of things, including not forgetting anything, which is awesome because I'm super forgetful. For my guys out there, it's totally okay to use a planner. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, for some reason in today's world, it may not seem masculine or whatever to use a planner or a journal, but who cares? If it helps you complete your goals and tasks, by all means, use it. Okay, don't be afraid of what other people think if it's gonna help you succeed. Planners are super easy to throw into a bag, and they're super cheap, so there's really no reason not to get one. This one my girlfriend got for me for just a few dollars at TJ Maxx. Number 5, start going to the gym 4 times a week. I used to go to the gym daily back in the end of my sophomore year through junior year, and I felt better than ever during that time. As weird as it may sound, going to the gym actually helped me feel more energized. I was able to go to work, go to the gym, and come home so tired that I went straight to sleep. This caused me to go to sleep at around 10 or 11 or so, which is actually early for me, which is not good. I need to work on that as well. But I went to bed at around 10, 11, and I would wake up feeling better than ever because I got a full 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep, which felt incredible. And I was able to start the day off right. Now this summer, I've been feeling very fatigued. I haven't gotten much physical exercise. I've been so stressed with getting all my dorm stuff and preparing for college, preparing for this channel that I've been wanting to start all summer, that I haven't really gone outside and really played soccer or gone to the gym at all. Eastern Michigan University already has a gym on the campus. And I think this is the perfect opportunity for me to start working out again, since it's included in my costs. As far as only going 4 days a week, I wanted to be realistic with myself. I know that I won't go straight back to being the junior year of high school me, you know, the one that works out 5, 6, 7 days a week. I just wanted something that would keep me going with my other goals and allow me to feel more energized throughout my day. I'm not so much worried about putting on another 15 pounds of muscle as much as I am just getting exercise and treating my body right. So thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to watch me as I embark on new adventures all throughout college in anything in terms of fashion, finance, health, getting out of your comfort zone, and you would like to do the same, I strongly encourage you to subscribe. There's lots more videos coming like this one, and thank you again for watching. Have a nice day.